blowing up. I'm blowing up, nigga. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the grip, same number, same hood. It's all good. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up, nigga. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the grip, same number, same hood.
I know they hate it when I come through, shine and I floss, cost to be boss, supreme like Diana Ross. Please hold your applause. Nigga, can't you tell I'm the one? My pinky ring is blinded, I will never stop shining. I will remind them, but I drop the top and wave and run through they holes of the day like Frankie Lyman. I'm constantly climbing, but haters want me to lose grip and fall and have to succumb to hot climates. Ignorant like Imus, I look them in the eyes and told them that I won't stop until I reach diamond. I'm deeply entrenched in the trenches, and just to be riding chromey, homie, that shit's a trophy. Let me mention.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. I would. Call the grip, same number, same hood. It's all good. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the grip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
Nah, and we ain't talking Brad Pitt money. We talking iPhone, iPad, Microsoft Mac money. No Angelina Jolie money. We talking number 2 richest man Forbes magazine money. That means we talking Warren Buffett, huh? You know, 42, 44, 45 billion. Let's get it in like Enron, which is minus the thefts of 401ks and pensions. Wall Street, the money never sleeps, but I will, cause my soul will not be sold for the dollar bill. No, I ain't shallow love for Charlie Sheen. I'm just an ill dude from a little town with some big dreams. About big cream. What up? What up? What up? Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you are tuned in right now, we are going up on a random day at random time with our random ass, because that's how it is, you know, we ain't tripping. I mean, this is work all day, every day. So, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to CrossFaded. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. If I haven't told you this before, let me tell you what we're here to do. Day in, day out, for the rest of my life, for the rest of your life, for the rest of anybody's life who is in the circle. Our mission statement. We're here to speak truth to light. We're here to challenge, lead, write, think, inspire, educate, build, fight, and dream. This is CrossFaded. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a lot to talk about. When I do come back to you here in a second after the intro, we are still looking for my relative, Miss Hailey Buzbee. She is still missing. We are somewhere approaching the 2-week mark, maybe possibly over. So we just need more help now than ever. But enough of that. I'll give you some more of that when I get back here after these messages. Crossfaded, 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 crossfaded. Bad they never made it. Bad now they hating. They bad for how they paid it. I'm just trying to make it, trying to hold my placement, thanking God for the graces, watching for changing faces. Crossfaded, this is special occasion. Subjects hotter than Cajun, Andouille Mason. Crossfaded, I'm just a duck in the pond. Shout out to Dorian, my reign has just begun. I be crossfaded, 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 crossfaded. Well, you ready?
Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. If you already have subscribed, thank you very much. That's a bomb for you. So, as I was saying before, we went away
Um, we are still looking for our relative. I believe that, like I said, we're going on the man. It hurts to say the days. Um, One of the toughest things I've really ever, been tasked with talking about, thinking about. If you've never dealt with anything like this, man, you carry the weight. But nonetheless, we are still looking for our relative. She is still missing. Um, Hailey Buzbee. She's 17 years old, coming out of Fishers, Indiana. Um, she does not have her cell phone. She does not have uh, any means. She, meaning financial, means or any resources rather. So again, she's probably being aided and assisted by whom we imagine is an adult. Um, so if you're in the Indianapolis area, please keep your eyes peeled. And at this point, with this kind of time, if you're anywhere in the country, please keep your eyes peeled. You know, I myself, a friend of mine reached out to me. Um, he's a fellow roadside tech, and he said, "Man, did you ever think about um, possibly calling the motor clubs and submitting information to them?" And I said, "No, I didn't." And he said, "Yeah, you should think about that because when you're on the run, you're on the go, you're constantly on the move. So, and that's, a roadside assistance possibility. If you don't know, I'm a roadside assistance business owner. I've owned a roadside assistance business for, um, I would say, somewhere around 6 years. And I have a fleet of technicians that work for me as well. Um, with me rather, because they're contractors. I prefer to say with me. And he told me that, and I said, you know what, he's right. I got the word out to all of my technicians, and I left a message on the um, desk of my regional manager with NSD, Nation Safe Drivers. That's a contract that I have with my company. So I'm waiting for them to call me back, and um, then I'm gonna give Ajero a try. Ajero is a place that it's a fat chance they don't give a damn about nothing but their bottom line. So I wouldn't be surprised if anybody would even give a minute to listen about something that isn't about a roadside call. But I'm gonna try them. NSD is a more forgiving roadside assistance company, so hopefully they take the information and do something with it. But nonetheless, my drivers all have a picture. That's 7 drivers on the road that have a picture of Hailey, and I have spoken to them days throughout. From since day one reporting to them. This is my relative missing. To I've had drivers every morning. I check in with my drivers, and hey, have you heard anything? And I just keep up with them throughout that process. So roadside is a really good idea. Thank you, Doc, for bringing that up to me. Shout out to my man Doc. He's the one that brought that to my attention. He said, "You're in roadside, man. You got to remember, you're in roadside. Those guys they're on the road. They could catch a flat tire. They could, need a jump start, run out of gas. Yeah, Robert, so, and I did that, so, but nonetheless, it's not enough because she's not home. So, please make sure that you, keep your eyes open and, keep your just keep your vigilance about you. If you do see Hailey, call the police immediately and follow that up by calling the 1-800 the lost line or Fishers Police directly 317-773-1282. That number is right there. Okay, right there, right below my computer, right there. You see that 1-800 the lost or 317-773-1282. Okay. Um, just some quick facts because I don't have the actual picture that I wanted to utilize. There's a really good picture of Hailey that has all of her details as far as just physical attributes. She is 5'3.5". She's been missing since January the 5th, around about 10 p.m. from the enclave at the Vermilion neighborhood in Fishers. She was last seen wearing a white blouse with gray jeans and a black puffer jacket. That black puffer jacket that you see in the picture to the right. In my screen, it's to the right. In your screen, it may be to the left. But the picture that she has the jacket coming around her neck, she has that puffer jacket on the last time that she's seen. Um, so, yep, 17 years old, just a baby. Again, call 911 or Fishers Police directly, 317-773-1282. Uh, or, and not or, call them both, and 1-800 The Lost. Okay. We got to find our relative. We got to keep our prayers coming in. We got to stay positive because she's coming home. Period. All right. Drop a bomb for that. Yeah. Because, there's no giving up. So, all right. All right, man. So what's going on in the world of, just in the world of shit? A lot. You guys, as president, man, he's on a tangent again. And you know me, man. You know I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to call it as I see it. And he's on a tangent again. Yes, we're starting off with the world news. And a big dumb box head at the top of the world right now. It's like living inside of a television show when you turn the TV on and I don't know. Okay, so here's the latest with what's going on up there in that crazy administration. Looks like Trump hates civil rights. Yes, he does not like civil rights. In fact, he feels like it has been an infringement upon his freedoms as a white man and an infringement upon the freedoms of other white men, I'm sure, like him. Even though Trump has never felt the brunt of discrimination. He was born with a golden spoon, a platinum spoon in his mouth. He has never had to probably fill out a job application. But somehow, him and peers of his and other white folks that he associates with feel that their lives have been infringed upon in a very disrespectful and terrible manner due to DEI and also due to civil rights. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me at all. Let's be honest, man. Come on. But let me just give you a little bit about that. Trump says white people have been treated very badly due to civil rights laws and in the escalating attack on DEI. President Donald Trump is leaning fully into the once fringe argument that civil rights protections designed to address racial discrimination have instead harmed white Americans, a claim now driving his administration's sweeping effort to dismantle diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) programs across government and the private sector. In an interview with the New York Times, Trump said protections that emerged from the 1960s civil rights movement resulted in white people being very badly treated, pointing specifically to college admissions and employment practices. White people were very badly treated, where they did extremely well and they were not invited to go into a university or college. Wow, really? So white folks they weren't getting admitted into colleges and everything after civil rights passed? Really? Trump said, so I would say in that way, I think it was unfair in certain cases. Trump acknowledged that the Civil Rights Act accomplished some very wonderful things, but argued it also harmed people he believes were denied opportunities. People that deserved to go to a college or deserved to get a job were unable to get a job, he said. So it was a reverse discrimination, says Trump. It was a reverse discrimination. Sorry. These views have translated quickly into policy. Within hours of returning to office, Trump ordered the elimination of DEI offices across the federal government and moved to halt the enforcement of core civil rights provisions. His administration has argued that erasing diversity initiatives will restore a merit-based system, a framing that civil rights leaders strongly dispute. I'm gonna stop there because it's, really nothing else much more to read. It's just more that, as my father would say, God rest his soul, garbage. I loved how he would say garbage. My father says, that's garbage, It's funny how someone who has been not just privileged, but overprivileged, we're talking about a guy who has spent his entire life walking on marble floors, turning the knobs of doors that were golden, and I don't mean golden plated, I mean solid gold. A guy who has some of the most expensive real estate in the country in some of the most prime locations in the country, from Trump Plaza to the Trump Casino in Vegas. This man knows nothing about any kind of life infringements whatsoever. I doubt if he's even experienced a rock in the shoe, let alone being discriminated against, being posed to deal with DEI issues, or any kind of just discriminatory occurrences in his lifetime. He's probably never experienced racism. He's only, I'm sure, experienced it from the side of the projector, the one that was the racist, and has never received racism. The closest that he's received in face-to-face blunt disrespect was that Ford factory worker this past few days ago that yelled pedophile protector from out of the crowd of Ford factory workers when he was in Detroit, I believe, and he looked down at the man and flicked him off. I'm kind of giving away one of my stories that was actually, but I mean, it's Trump, so it's all like a slew, a pot of, gumbo shit. So that's probably the only time he's been, like person to person or face to face, and that's not discrimination. That's just, telling the truth. You protect pedophiles. You protect yourself. Pedophile 1. You protect pedophile 2, which is it's one of those dudes down there. Is it Pete Hegseth or maybe the dude that came in the transition phase with Pete Hegseth, and he's no longer there. Maybe, I don't know. It's just so many of them. It's oozing with pedophilism. There's an ICE agent, I think, as well, that was just recently tied up in some pedophilia stuff. I don't have that, excuse me, that article, but I just got through reading that probably a couple of days ago. I'm not going to speak too much on it. I'll use it in alleged terms, but look that article up. Just look up ICE agent recently charged with SA charges or pedophilia-like charges, and it'll pop up. I can see his face in my head right now. Yes, he is a white dude, and yes, he has like a buzz kind of cut. I'm just saying, man, it's the kind of shit you really can't make up, you know, even though it sounds like I might be, but I'm not. So, I don't know. We're stuck with this. You know, it's kind of like you walking down the street and you just stepped in a big old pile of bubble yum. You ever stepped on bubble yum? It reacts different than when you step on like Trident, you know, or Spearmint, you know, or Big Red. You know, the bubble yum is like a pain in your ass, and it gets all in the cracks and crevices of your shoe. And as you continue to walk, it's like it still sticks to you, but it pulls off just a little piece at a time. It's going to take you about a mile of walking before it comes off your shoe, and then it's still going to have residue there, and you're just going to have to, when you get home, take the shoe and go on over to the sink and get a toothbrush and dig and scrape that shit off the bottom. That's Trump for the next 3 years. That's Trump for the next 3 years. Strap in, put your seatbelt on. It's a bumpy ride, dude. So, but yeah, man, and also kudos to that factory worker. I don't have the article in front of me, but Trump is flicking him off, and I guess the factory worker's supervisor, unfortunately, a brother, was walking right behind Trump, and if you watch the video, because TMZ, they were the first to air it, so whenever you watch that video, you'll see the TMZ watermark across it, because they had it first, and people took that and distributed it. But the African American guy behind Trump, he looks down in the pit of workers, and he's like, something, and then the guy gets fired. But somebody starts a GoFundMe for the guy, and if I'm not mistaken, last I checked 2 days ago, it was over $1 million. What? Yeah. Bombs, horns, you get all that. You know, that's amazing. Telling a man that, hey, you're a pedophile protector, and standing up at your job, at your place of work, and he had no couth whatsoever in response. All he could do, that was the quickest response to his, you know, age-riddled, racist-riddled brain, was to flick you off. Kudos to that dude, man. Because him telling the president of the United States you're a pedophile protector just bought him freedom. And you know what, Ford? Y'all can kiss his ass. I'm a former factory worker. I worked for General Motors, truck and bus. My whole family did. Drover Street was the factory. Downtown Indianapolis, next to the Indianapolis Zoo. I got cuts on my hands from sheet metal when I used to throw cab backs from long bed pickup trucks. I know the life, and I was devoted to being a factory worker until they closed that factory down, unbeknownst to the workers that they had hired in my class. Ford, y'all can kiss that man's ass. Y'all can kiss my ass. In fact, I could give a damn about Ford in any capacity. Found on road dead is true. Fixed or repaired daily, I heard it all my life. Ford is trash. They've been trash. Engines that be blowing up and made of aluminum, expanding and exploding. Matter of fact, I sold a car once to a man that was a Ford Expedition or Explorer. He told me, man, keep that piece of shit Ford Exploder. Okay? That's the truth. I hear my friend back there laughing. It's the honest to God's truth. I laughed so hard, and he was so disrespectful, but it was so funny because I knew he was right. I'm a General Motors family person. My mother and father spent over 30 years working for them, okay? So Ford, I even less care about you. I'll never buy one in my lifetime unless it's through an auto auction and it had been a wholesale deal below wholesale. So good for that guy. Thank you. Whatever your name is, sir. I don't have your name. I don't have your information, but thank you, man, because those are the things that make the difference. You know, those are the things we gotta, stand on. That's called principles. That's called standing for something. Because I refuse to fall for anything, especially, especially when you get a. Sorry about that ringer. Especially when you get a bunch of political figures getting up in front of a television screen and trying to tell you don't believe your lying eyes. I'm good. I'm cool. So, yeah. Uh, Sorry about that. That was like two stories in one. So, but yeah, man, the guy he's on a tangent. What can you say? All right. Moving on, you guys. Boy, the stories do get more ridiculous. So, I got a story about uh, a teacher that went out of her way to tell her students, that Rosa Parks does not exist. Have you guys heard about that? Yeah. Um, I think she might have gotten um, fired as well. Um, but yeah, that's a true situation. This is being called by the Independent. Okay, I'm gonna stop the music on this because I want you to hear what I say, because the preposterousness, that may not be a word, but I'm making it one tonight, of this lady, in the ignorance in her soul, is just, it's insurmountable. Teacher banned after telling pupils Rosa Parks did not give up a bus seat and Martin Luther King was a fraud. Telling kids that what Rosa Parks uh, did not exist. A teacher who told year six children, that's sixth grade, that Rosa Parks did not exist and that Martin Luther King was guilty of plagiarism has been banned. Patrick Lawler, 62, was found to have brought the teaching profession into dispute after making a series of offensive comments. Witnesses explained to the panel how he had told year six pupils in a transition day lesson that Martin Luther King was a fraud and had embezzled lots of money, and that Rosa Parks did not really exist. The matter came to light when a parent complained about the lesson, which was meant to be on medieval history. How do you go from medieval history to Rosa Parks? Man, you must have had some severe racism in your body. The two have nothing to do with each other. He's supposed to be teaching about medieval history, but he's talking about civil rights. Jeez. Some year nine pupils in the lesson told in the lesson told the witness that he put up a picture of Martin Luther King towards the end of the lesson. And when asked about him, Mr. Lawler told the class that he had illegally changed his name and fraudulently obtained his doctorate. He also spoke about Rosa Parks and told them the bus seat event was all staged. His comments were deemed inappropriate and unprofessional by the panel, who said pupils of that age do not have the ability to explore, test, and challenge minority views which are presented in an unbalanced fashion. The offensive comments are among several made by Mr. Lawler during his time teaching at Bede Academy in the Numberland between 2015 and 2020. This guy has had his hands on the classroom for 5 years, from 2015 to 2020. And that's that school. That's Bede Academy. In a series of online newsletters he authored or co-authored, Mr. Lawler said sex between two men was unnatural, unhealthy, disgusting, and a perversion. Okay. He also made Islamophobic statements describing Islam as demonic and satanically inspired. In or around November 2020, he also told students that the Black Lives Matter movement stood for burn, loot, and murder. Wow. BLM, burn, loot, and murder. Mr. Lawler, okay. Another student said in around December 2020, he told pupils that back in the day, you used to be able to get cocaine purer. Arguably true, but still inappropriate. He was subject to disciplinary action in December 2020 after being issued a warning letter the year before and resigned during the course of that investigation. He went on Monarch Education, where he was also accused of unprofessional behavior in lessons, including saying that there was no scientific proof of COVID-19. He was then referred to the Teaching Regulation Agency, TRA, after Bristol's local authority designated officer conveyed a strategy meeting in November 2025 about concerns raised about his actions in both his private life and in the classroom. In December of 2025, a TRA panel found him guilty of unacceptable professional conduct and prohibited him from teaching indefinitely. Man, get it, look. Come on. Thank y'all. Took y'all a while, but thank y'all. Chairwoman Louisa Munton said, these elements are the serious nature of misconduct that are found. The absence of evidence of either insight or remorse and the risk of well-being of pupils in the future is imminent with this teacher. He can apply for a review after 4 years. Wow, he still gets a chance. Now, that makes me want to take my applause back a little bit. Because why does he get to get a chance? Yeah, he should have no chance. This is what we're up against, man. Jerome was talking about this last week, the erasure of history, how they're, pulling museums, artifacts that deal with Black history and other cultural histories out of the museum. I think Trump has managed to have one entire museum shut down indefinitely. And I believe that museum was dedicated to African American history. So if it's not African American history, it's American music history. And he wants to put his name on the Kennedy Center. For what? I don't know. It's a complete decimation, attack on Black culture, on Black heritage, on Black law, DEI abolishment. When the racism is as potent as ever. I take clips from my shows and I make them shorts. You all know what shorts are. They're videos that are between 15 seconds to 3 minutes. And when I tell you posts of mine that just are runneth over with the racist comments and the racist heated responses are, when I tell you they're just ever present and beyond frequent, I'm not lying. Go back and go to my page and look up the View post, the Whoopi Goldberg "You Ain't My President" man post. Man, I got folks under there saying some of the most racist shit that you can't believe. It's insane, in a subject matter that has nothing to do with race. It's about a Hollywood writer and producer that was murdered by his son. But somehow people have found race to be something to address in that subject, and they have all kind of racist commentary up and down that post. It is sad. Trump has made it fashionable, him and his administration. Racism is now, I feel like it's a sport, like skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? It's a sport like surfing. It is in fashion. It is something to do. It is a form of entertainment. It's always been a form of entertainment, arguably. I mean, we can go back to pictures of white folks having barbecues of hanging niggas from tree branches. That was entertainment then. Hanging castrated niggas. Excuse me. But in this digital world and in this digital realm, I feel like racism has a chance to grow and be exploited like never before, because there's just no boundaries. There's no barriers. The stuff that people say on these posts are things that they would never say to your face, you know, but they just have the ultimate courage. Online gives, you know, the ultimate courage juice to scumbags, gumshoes, and, you know, just inhuman people. It gives them a megaphone. So all I can say to that man, that teacher, well, you talked yourself out of a job for the next 4 years. That's one thing. And I hope that when it's time to reapply that you don't. What's his name, Mr. Lawler? I hope that everyone in that district and in that territory gets this story. I personally am going to hold on to this story myself. And I myself do a lot of diligent things behind the scenes. Absolutely. So I would absolutely dig up an email address to a principal if I hear about this man applying for a job, or dig up an email address to a superintendent or to the offices of a superintendent. I may put it all in a communal email together and send this article with a little intro. Please read this article. This is a person that's not fit to teach or be around children. I will do that. I have done stuff like that. Yep. Stuff that I'm not going to say on camera because I don't want businesses or other entities to leverage anything against me, but I have done that. And man, I'm proud of it. For sure. Because I don't give a damn. You know? Why not? Matter of fact, that's our job. You know, as being human, you know, good human beings. You know, you're supposed to be helping if you didn't know. You're down here for this short period of time. So don't think that it's all about getting money and being rich and finding fame. I think Muhammad Ali said it best. That always stuck to me how he said it. He said, the favors that I do on this earth pay for my room and board in heaven. The favors I do on this earth pay for my room and board in heaven. So if you're not helping, man, you hurting. And you know, get the fuck out the way if you don't understand that, you know. Because the odds are just, they're insurmountable. It's too many odds. So we don't need space takers. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Boy, you know, sometimes I just be ready to get out of top news and world news. I just be itching because I just want to get to a better segment. And that's it. That's the last of it. Thank God. Lord have mercy. Please give me some positive world news that I can bring to folks. You know, entertainment is one thing, but positive world stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's been a drought. All right. All right, y'all. I'll be back quicker than 2 ticks in a New York minute. Stick around. And this is CrossFaded.
cast of Amontillado. They buried me, left me for dead inside the walls that's hollow. Now follow, they didn't take into account my year, make, and model. My guard like design of an apostle. I rise like a phoenix, and I got you. Rob is the phenomenal, impossible, insolvable, unstoppable, prodigal, calling audible, still improbable. I got these suckers mad, flaring at the nostrils, non-volatile, but you can order from me. I serve you how you want your order to be, motherfucker. Fully optional, I'm conjugal with the beat, the greatest that you never heard or seen. Cocksucker, sharp to the T, sharper than razor blades. Be with a chick on my side, sharper than Sonya Blade and Chun-Li. I hit the lotto, so what's my motto? I get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow. Sight, this ain't no 8 Mile shit, but you can get split like coconuts in Hindu rituals. Flagrantly habitual, these niggas is criminal. I get cynical when discussing them, cause they skills is loving the feeling when I'm on stage, engaged to rock the mic. I ain't new to this shit took time, not overnight. Hella times at night I got no sleep, but still I write. My pen gotta be line for line through my plight. Cold as ice, unmeasurable might like a mic. Mama said you fall, come back twice as hard, alright? Yeah, she always laid out the facts for me. Now what I want you to do is clap for me. Clap for me. Hitting you hard like big, ready to die shit. Everyday struggle, but still I win, sky's the limit. I'm back like Pac after the 5 shots. What didn't kill me made me weaker, nigga? I think not. Ha! Man, I laugh at you motherfuckers. Open season, this is class in this motherfucker. Break out your pen and pad in this motherfucker. I'm the professor, here's the math in this motherfucker. Night or day, I practice to keep the blicky with me. Cause niggas iffy, low down dirty, grimy, and shifty. My onyx logic embedded in code in my mind's M1 chip, compatible memory. Are you hearing me? Naturally, I'm programmed to defeat foes, love women and curse hoes, and roll with the punches life throws. It's ice cold on the boulevard, but my wits and my gifts from God make me loving the feeling when I'm on stage, engaged to rock the mic. I ain't new to this shit took time, not overnight. Hella times at night I got no sleep, but still I write. My pen gotta be line for line through my plight. Cold as ice, unmeasurable might like a mic. Mama said you fall, come back twice as hard, alright? Yeah, she always laid out the facts for me. Now what I want you to do is clap for me. Clap for me.
Sorry about that. Yo. We are back. If you are just tuning in, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. All right. So as you can see, we are moving into music and entertainment. Man, I got some good stories, some uplifting stories, some stuff to make you smile. You know what I'm saying? For starters, Jill Scott is on her way back to the microphone, big baby. Yeah. Jill Scott is on her way back. I think Jill has not released an album. I want to say it might be somewhere around 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Give me 1 second there, and I am. You know what? Let me pull that from here. This will be better. Yeah, I think it's been probably about 10 years. But if you've been keeping up with Jill Scott, you know that she's been doing a whole lot of acting, a whole lot of just stuff with in other entertainment realms. You know, acting, and I think she's even got like a television show where she's like a detective in like some kind of Caribbean territory. I said, oh wow, that's what's up. So she's got that, and I think that's like on Paramount. I'm just off the cuff with that right now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. But Jill Scott's new album is called To Whom This May Concern. Pre-save the new album now. You can pre-save now, and it is available. It will go up live, it looks like, on February the 13th. So that's when the album will officially be out there and available to listen to. You can purchase now, or no, you can save it now, but I imagine available to purchase. And make sure you follow Jill as well. You can find her easily on Instagram, Facebook, XYZ. Just look up Jill Scott, and make sure it's not a fake page, please. Make sure it's really her. Jill is independent, and a lot of times, even independent at that level that she's at, it's rough to navigate and to manage, and because you're not with the push from the label. You're not financed with label funds, label backing. You're you doing it off of your own pocket. In her case, streams, money from entertainment, jobs like acting, jobs in films and TV shows, and I'm pretty sure that she's footing that whole bill herself. So make sure that you guys support her, because Jill Scott is man, just a soul, a national soul treasure. You know what I'm saying? So trying to find an article that I had on her. Yep, I got it. All right. So for more than 20 years, Jill Scott has been a defining voice in modern soul. The 53-year-old Philadelphia-born singer-songwriter has collected 3 Grammy wins, 14 nominations, and a fiercely loyal fan base along the way. Now, she's ending a decade-long wait with the announcement of new music. Jill Scott says, "Finally, my new album entitled To Whom This May Concern drops February 13th, Scott wrote via Instagram on Friday, January the 2nd. Yeah. Please, and thank you for your patience and your listening ears. Pre-save link available in my bio now." Right? That's straight from Jill's mouth. Like I was just saying, independent, man. Like, when you look at that website I just pulled up, yeah, it is not linked to, a major label, Capitol Records or Arista or anything. It's Jill's website, and it looks like that she's doing this as an independent. It didn't take long for reactions to pour into the comment section. Commenters had things to say like, "I've been waiting for a decade. I have every album you've made," one person posted. "The joy that this brings to my heart," another person added. "Fire, fire, 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 fire. We're ready, been ready," another person commented. "No, for real. This is not a drill. Everybody stay calm. Heart, 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 fire, fire, fire," somebody else commented. "This is the kind of food my soul needs," another fan summed it up. Fellow artists were just as excited. Candy Barres from Escape, if you remember Candy Barres, dropped a string of fire emojis. Melba Moore even commented and chimed in with hearts and flames. Wow. Andre Dre Harris wrote "Let's Go," and Valerie Pettyford went all in with "Good God, yes." While new music from Scott is always a moment, this announcement hits differently. To Whom This May Concern will be her first studio album since 2015's Woman, marking the first full-length release in roughly 10 years. According to BET, the album brings together an impressive mix of collaborators across soul and hip-hop. Artists like Ab Soul, J.I.D., Tierra Whack, and Too Short, are also set to appear on this project, with production from Adam Blackstone, Omas Keith, DJ Premier, Andre Harris, and Trombone Shorty. Scott also enlisted acclaimed artist Marcellus for the album work. The new album announcement comes on the heels of a very busy year for Scott. In 2025, she appeared on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with Gilly the Kid. She reflected on her career and hinted that new music was finally on the way. She kept the momentum going through December the 22nd, posted on Instagram that the inspiration has finally manifested and that the countdown to greatness has officially begun, a message fans took as a sign that something big was coming. Days later, Jill Scott appeared on R&B Money, where she reflected on her creative process and the importance of working on her own timeline. So there she says it at the end, the importance of working on your own timeline. This is an independent project. I don't think we've had any independent Jill Scott projects before. Probably why it took 10 years for her to get it together and drop it. All right? So it's about time. It's much deserved. Listen, record labels are all but phased out. You got record labels that have fired multiple executives. You got the genre that she's inside of dying. Okay? R&B is not at the forefront of sales. R&B artists are not being sought out and signed. R&B is close to the graveyard. So what choices do you have? Well, you got to do it yourself, or you find other means of work and entertainment like she has been doing. But that very last line of that statement says it all. Importance of working on her own timeline. When you're with a record label, you do not have your own timeline. Period. You're bought and sold. You were given in advance. So you have to answer to the timing of what they set in a schedule. You have to deal with budgets. You have to deal with A&Rs. You have to deal with their chosen producers and engineers. So this is an independent project right here, y'all. Give it up for Jill. Now I'm excited. Now I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. All right. Also, another bomb situation like this. You don't even want to know what I'm about to say next. Like I said, I was so excited to get to the entertainment sector. My gosh. Guess what else is coming, man? I got to stop the music. I don't know if y'all heard, man. I don't know if y'all heard, but a different world is coming back. A different world is coming back. A different world is coming back. And it's coming to Netflix. Netflix. All right. That right there in itself is just, I don't know what you know. I got chills when I heard that. So far, what I've heard about A Different World is you do have Kadeem Hardison, my man Dwayne Wayne. He will be returning. You do have what's my girl's name? Whitley, Jasmine Guy. She will be returning. Give it up for them too. You do have Dwayne Wayne's homeboy Ron. I cannot think of his real name. Please forgive me to save my life. Ron is returning. Okay, give it up for Ron. And Cree Summer is coming back as well. That right there is like the hard front line of that cast. When you go back to A Different World over the years, some of the players might have changed in importance. You got some seasons where Sinbad was like the house guy, the resident dorm guy. Plus he was like some kind of athletics teacher. So Sinbad is, of course, not coming back, but that's just an example of interchanging pieces. So, and one piece that you do have coming back that was there through the Sinbad time frame and through other folks' tenure with A Different World, you got Debbie Allen coming back. Debbie Allen coming back in this bench. She's going to be giving it to you on the screen. I love Debbie Allen. She's somebody who's in her 70s that can get out there and teach you how to step and step along with anybody in their 20s. And she's still one of the coldest. Man, come on. So, yeah, man. That's what I was talking about, man. Just some news we needed, because boy, it's just, look, the best way I can close this out, music is the cure. It's the remedy. It's the thing that can bring us all together before it's over with. All right. So if you underestimate the power of music, you're a fool. Music has always been the link, all right, to us all. So, and that's why it feels so good to report this section after coming out of the world news section. World news it's like walking in quicksand when I report it. That's how it feels. But I get it off my chest, and I get it off my chest as quickly as I can with the most adamant feelings that I can conjure. Okay, but when I get to entertainment, man, it's just like lifting something off my shoulders. And then after entertainment, then it's this other brother that I know that come from the concrete jungles of the East Coast, places full of cobblestone streets and trash and garbage that line the sides of the street. When he get to reporting sports, then man, it's another level of getting lifted. By that point, I'm floating. I'm in a church situation. You know what I'm saying? So, nonetheless, y'all, I'll be right back in a quick tick of a New York minute, like I love to say, and you know why, with the one and only Mr. Jerome Murphy. Sit tight. I'll be back.
Whoa. Yeah, what y'all mean belly, you hear me? Yeah, got what I mean. That's right, yeah. 33rd coach, y'all. Trapped up entertainment. This your boy Young Bleed. Giving y'all what a nigga need. Already, that's right. I'm doing 10 speed. Like that monster, every time I got that dropper, indeed. I come to conquer, then leave. Y'all know my hunger, sucker lumber. Really want that chocolate shit, I come from under. In the summertime, yeah, the gun, now black as out space, yeah, it make you wonder. Translation, I'm that nigga who the future promise. Shoot your mama, coming with that bullshit. You knew the drama, who the dogger, nigga with that full clip. You knew my gunner. Rest in peace to God, yeah, I'm here to the Hummer. World famous, C-Bone, that G-Block with T-Bone. Girls change, but we strong, the world change, we keep on playing. In my layer, walk the fact and shit, the gay sales. It ain't no faking, I get the breaking shit, the Himalaya mountain, that's my peak. Roll me up and walk me gig like a freak of the week. But don't say nothing, I palace speak. See me walking in the redwoods, you can find me in the forest. On some Tom Hanks, a young tank, some grand living harvest place. I gotta say, what a life, man. I be coming through, cutting like a butter knife, man. Every time I do, I make these bitches pay the price, man. You could ask my crew, I'm due, take the whole slice, man. You know me, I gotta say, what a life, man. I be coming through, cutting like a butter knife, man. Every time I do, I make these bitches pay the price, man. You could ask my crew, I'm due, take the whole slice, man. That's right, I'm talking that good green, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, we young scene. Street fuck, the Buck City, we keep it funky like collard greens, y'all doubt of me. Mean green, my OG, my text team like Lil Young, we got the lean. Promethazine, codeine, I'm calming my nerves, sipping syrup back on the curb. Put my balls in my word, you ain't heard, crumbling herbs. I came to tell you something good on my UGK, coming out the back of the woods, the secret you gon' say. All day, go kill the shit, so off the chain, but still a pit. Pimpin', don't you tell me, make the bitch go steal a fit. That killer shit, Southside, beat your pussy ass outside. Outlaw, how we ride like he hop, fit you could die. Young hog, dumb dog, don't start that, I come for y'all. Come out, that's bullshit, I take that and run the ball. Gun and all, America, we live this, I'm telling you. Ride the danger, feel like it ain't get something, make you feel it, bro. I gotta say, what a life, I be coming through, cutting like a butter knife, man. Every time I do, I make these bitches pay the price, man. You could act like who I'm due. Take the
Yo, we back. I know y'all was listening to that Young Bleed. What a life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the great Young Bleed. Love Bleed, man. That's my boy. Before we turn this mic down, it's kind of hot. Before we roll into my man who is here with us for the sports, I do want to make a quick announcement in entertainment once again. What I didn't get to say was J. Cole has returned, ladies and gentlemen. I do not have any articles or anything like that, but J. Cole returns with his first single. I think it's disc 2, track 2, and there is a video that was dropped with it as well. And man, it sounds awesome. It's a breath of some good, fresh hip hop air. I know a lot of people have their feelings about J. Cole right now because of the Kendrick and Drake battle and how J. Cole gracefully bowed out. But listen, man, there's no shame in knowing, when you should step aside, and you can't keep a fantastic lyricist like him down. That dude is a lyrical acrobat, and this song sounds ridiculous. We cannot play the song, but please look it up because it is a damn good song, and I'm excited for J. Cole's music too. So give it up for J. Cole. Drop a bomb for him and Jill Scott both. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we got a brother in this house right now that's getting ready to deliver to you some of the realness about what's going on, from hardwoods to turf football fields. All right, give it up for Mr. Murphy, y'all.
Well, hello there.
And with an appropriate introduction.
A slow roller, but Martinez doesn't run well. Jeter up with it. Starts spreading the news. New York.
With this bridge, we can't hear it, but they can hear it. I'm watching it right now.
There's the windup. Fastball hit deep to right.
Yeah.
It is high. It is far. It is gone.
Sports, you guys, with the man, the one and only, Mr. Murphy.
Sports fans, how you doing out there? Welcome. I like to tie our sports in with people that we know, see, because earlier today in football, the New York, they're called the Buffalo Bills from upstate New York. The boys of Buffalo came out and went to Denver.
Oh.
And they lost.
Oh.
Yes, because they were supposed to go all the way to the Super Bowl.
Wait, did you didn't predict them losing, did you? Predict them winning?
Yeah, I figured them going all the way. But they got sat down. So.
Oh, wow.
5 interceptions. You can't win the game when you give them all the way 5 times.
They done got Jim Kelly back out there?
Yeah. So we gonna give a shout out to Mr. Kim Slice, Mr. Slice, Home Slice.
Okay.
His Denver Broncos are in it. They're on the next trip going to the Super Bowl. Yes. Okay. Hey, for those who don't know, the Super Bowl is February 8th this year, so get your snacks ready. 6:30 in the evening. February 8th. It'll be up here before you know it, because we have 2 more games tomorrow and then the play-in games on next week. So 4 more games before we get the winners.
Okay.
So we have that going on. And also, in the coaching carousel, the New York Giants, our New York Giants, A-Dog has landed the big cheese. The number 1 coach, the one that left Baltimore, Mr. John Harbaugh. He's now going to be coaching our New York football coach. Going to bring us back to glory.
And John, that is not Captain Comeback.
That's Jim. Jim is
okay.
Captain
I didn't know
Comeback.
Jim had a brother.
Oh yeah, they have two brother Harbaughs out there.
Wow.
One is in Seattle. He's playing for the playoffs now, and this other John here Baltimore lost, and they fired him. So, but the New York Giants, he's the bell of the ball. Everybody wanted him, but New York got him. So all the people in New York say, hey, they shouted about it. You know, we gonna have a football team again. Yeah, we gonna take over the division because the Cowboys ain't doing much of nothing. See, so we're gonna be running in there taking up all that. But that's the first team. And the second game is going on right now. Seattle, the Seahawks, are whooping up on the 49ers, so they're not going to make it. When I left, the game was 30-something to 6. And that was in the third quarter, or into the third quarter. So that game is over. So your 49ers are going home. So you have Seattle playing now, the Seahawks. Tomorrow you got the Bears and who? The Bears. Yes, the Bears are still out there. And there's another game that I should know who it was. Texans. The Texans are out there. They're still playing. So.
And this is all tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. 2 games tomorrow. We got 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow. The game tomorrow at 3 and 6:30. So those who are interested in the sports, you can look at that. So there wasn't much going on. Basketball. You know, everybody's starting, you still got your favorites. OKC, they got the winningest record. You know, I don't usually pay attention to basketball until playoffs, but, you know, they're playing through. Everybody else is thinking of Knicks thing and the Nets thing and Cavaliers. I usually just don't have no interest in it.
Yeah.
No. But let's say, who else we going? Even Pittsburgh's coach, he left. He got fired. Remember I told you the guy went up in the stands?
Oh yeah, the brother
Mike Tomlin. Yes.
Yeah. Was it fired or did he resign?
He resigned. He was with them for like 18 years.
Because he had a successful record situation.
Yeah, don't lose. They always made the playoffs, but they never went no further. So so he's out there. Well, he's gonna go to TV though. They think he's gonna take a year off and go to TV.
I hate that, brother, and I hate that because isn't he like one of 3 black NFL?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's been doing it for so long. You know, and TV is nice. They put on your makeup. You know, they take care of you. You know, they feed you. They give you lots of money on the side there just to talk something the game that you know. And you know he's very engaging and he's a good conversationalist. So he's gonna be good on TV.
Yeah. TV. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to him. So, I mean, he might be out for a year, but he'll come back in again. You know, when the time is right, he'll come back in. Probably
it's Tomlin, right? Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. Yeah. The Patriots are still doing well. They're playing tomorrow. That's who I think it's the Texans and the Patriots. So that's gonna be a good game.
Okay, and
and the Bears and the Rams. That's gonna be a good game.
That's right. Texans and Patriots tomorrow at 3 p.m. and Rams and Bears at 6:30 p.m.
6:30.
Yep.
And after that, we have one game on Saturday, one game on Sunday. Then the break. Then we have the Super Bowl. So, like I said, February 8th will be here. And I think it's Bad Bunny is the halftime.
Yes, Bad Bunny is halftime Super Bowl performer.
Wow, Super Bowl performer. That's gonna be something. A lot of people ain't gonna want to watch Bad Bunny. I don't think they don't know his music. You know?
Yeah, I've seen a lot about that, and you know, I think he's gonna do great. I think if you haven't watched Bad Bunny before, you're gonna want to check him out. You know, I think the curiosity will get you to check out the first minute or two, and then I think he'll keep you after that because he's a great performer. And yes, it's Latin music, but yeah, man, definitely worth listening to and giving a chance. You know, I hate that the brothers' opportunity has been saturated with so much racial
immigration.
Well, racial contention rather, because when he's announced, when they done that, it was like an immediate backlash because of I think he said something about no, it was maybe it was another NFL performance, and I guess, you know, people didn't take to him or didn't, you know, and he was saying how it was a situation where it was, a lot of right wingers, a lot of, and they made that comment, and people have kind of been on his head ever since.
Yeah, he's very political. He's very political.
Yeah, man, and he should be.
Yeah.
He's sitting back watching. I know that kills him every day what he's watching on TV. What brings me down and makes me feel like I do, I can only imagine if I was him or a Mexican American or Hispanic, period, or Puerto Rican with, financial fortitude or without, I can only imagine how they feel right now, So, but yeah, shout out to Bad Bunny, and he gonna kill that, man.
He gonna kill it. Yeah. On February 8th. Be there or be square.
Be square.
Well, that's our sports today.
Before you roll out of sports, brother, I just took a glance just when I was looking up them schedules, and man, 49ers is on here getting their ass whooped right now.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that.
I said when I came in, I let the third quarter, it was down 30-something to 6.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I said they're going home.
It's now 41-6.
They're going home.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, some of the Packer bags, they can go to Disneyland if they want to. But they look good the past few weeks, and I said, okay, well they got contention, but then it just started coming apart for them. And that interception, by that time it was 26-3, and I said, okay, the game is over.
This is a massacre.
This is a beating about the face and neck. They're running away with it. They want no doubt. The first game this afternoon, it went into overtime, and that's when Buffalo fell apart and didn't get it. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our sports.
That was sports, you guys.
That's our sports.
Hey,
to all the guys out there.
Yeah. Drop a bomb for the sports, man.
Let's give it up for New York. Drop a bomb on New York because we got John Harbaugh.
We'll give him a bomb.
Give him a bomb.
Yeah, we'll give him a bomb one time, man. Well, as for me, you guys, I do not have a big dummy. I do not have. We have a new segment coming very soon, curated from our one and only Honeybee's Designs. It's called Black History is American History. And I also do not have at my hands the Honeybee's Designs commercial, but Honeybee's Designs is running a fantastic sale right now. It's a sale on everything that I believe they have in stock with a special interest in their lighter wrap product. Honeybee's Designs has this fantastic lighter wrap that you can create at your own, leisure. You can customize at your own leisure, whatever pictures that you want to put on your lighter wrap, whatever company names or company logos, you can do that. And they're running a crazy sale right now. So get over to Instagram, get over to Etsy. Those are the two centralized locations for Honeybee's Designs. I'm so sorry I don't have that commercial. I meant to pull it, but we will be running Honeybee's Designs commercials as routine coming very soon. But until then, get with them. You see my shirt? Honeybee's Designs. Brother's shirt as well. That's the CrossFaded brand right there. I'm switching that camera over there to see it. Honeybee's Designs. All of the Omega wear that you have seen throughout the last few shows, Honeybee's Designs. So that's one of the commercials that we're gonna be carrying.
We're big on Honeybee. We're big on Honeybee.
They are the truth. They do fantastic work. And the business owner that runs it all, shout out to her. Give it up to Miss Melissa Lloyd. Yeah, she's fantastic. So, but yes, Honeybee's Designs has a sale. Get over there right now. Okay. Instagram or Etsy. Just type in Honeybee's Designs or Honeybee's Designs for you. One or the other, but next time I bring them up, I'm gonna have it all the way right for you. But still, you can find them off that information. So, yeah, man. What I did have, I guess, to leave.
Why no big dummy? Why no big dummy? There's a bunch of them out there.
Man, it's so many. it's like, man, it's just been running rampant.
I know. I would have thought of a big dummy boys. Well, we did have the big dummy DK Metcalf. He came back, but he came back late and they lost.
Whatever came of that dude, he just got the fine and it's it.
Yeah, got the fine. I think it broke him up some cash. Bought him off, and my man had to sit out for 2 games. That's what really screwed him up. They needed him for those 2 games. And,
can't be pulling dudes out the stands and stuff, man.
Yeah.
No matter how much money you make, as an athlete, can't be doing that, man. If anybody teaches you that the money doesn't matter, please go look at Antonio Brown.
Oh my God.
Please.
Oh my God.
Man. Dude, so no, but what was it? I
did want to tell you that the defending champions are gone. They couldn't play to say that. They kept dropping the ball. AJ Brown, this is the guy who was the diva who was sitting there eating chips during the game and was reading the book.
I forgot about that dude.
That dude, he wanted more targets to get the ball. We couldn't even hold on. They targeted him 3 or 4 times. He dropped it 3 times. 3 times, and that's why the champions went home. They are not in the mix now.
Yeah.
I think the 49ers beat them. Now they're getting their butts kicked.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I might have missed? Anything else that I can think of right now that we might have missed? I think that's pretty much the most important stuff, right?
Yeah, you got it all off your chest.
Yeah.
I feel lighter now too.
Oh yeah, I did have one more thing. Man, I just wanted to let me stop the music and send up some prayers to this brother and his family. I'm sure you gonna know who this is, brother. We lost a legendary actor. His name is T.K. Carter. Do you guys remember T.K. Carter? Let me see if I can possibly find a clip where you guys can remember.
T.K. Carter.
Yes, he is. Man, he is a legendary actor.
What has he been in? I might not.
Let me see. Let me get a picture of him up first. Matter of fact,
was a good time. Not Jefferson's.
You know what? He's been in so much. He's been in
serious
so
actor,
much.
Comedian. I mean,
versatile.
Okay.
Looks like actor and comedian. Once you hear his voice, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know that brother. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can pull a rabbit out the hat. Pulling a rabbit out the hat, man. Rabbit out the hat. Okay, let's see if we can share that screen right there. All right, T.K. Carter.
Actor T.K. Carter, known for his roles.
And I can't hear it. I know folks can hear it. I hate how that.
There used to be like that. What were you able to hear it?
I think I got something that may be plugged in the wrong place or something to that magnitude. Okay, give me 1 second there. How can I quickly? Yeah, because you're gonna know this, brother, once you hear. All right, let's see. Boom, boom, boom.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Bluetooth disconnected. All right.
Actor T.K. Carter, known for his roles in the
No,
1980s.
Still isn't. Okay.
Still got technical dips.
Yeah, I know.
Dips.
I try to tell folks, hey man, we figure it out as we go along. It's been the best string of, but I tell you what, so I can't find, or not find, but I can't play this ad. Folks probably can hear it, but we can't hear it. But I'll just go ahead and tell you who T.K. Carter was, and I believe folks will definitely know who he is if you're a television or film buff. The entertainment world is mourning the loss of T.K. Carter, a versatile actor and comedian whose career spanned across television and film. Known for his sharp comedic timing and memorable supporting roles, Carter became a familiar face to audiences in the 1980s and the 1990s, appearing some of the era's most popular TV shows and cult favorite films. On television, Carter made his lasting impression impressions with appearances on beloved series, including Punky Brewster, A Different World, okay, and Saved by the Bell. Whether delivering laughs or adding depth to an episode, his performances helped elevate the shows and made him recognizable as a presence for viewers who grew up watching network television's golden era.
Is he a brother?
Yes. This brother played in the horror classic The Thing. And
I remember The Thing. I don't remember him.
Yeah, man. I want to try to play this brother's voice, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know that brother." Let's see if we can get his voice. We'll get his voice up for me and you to be able to hear it. TK Carter. Man, I hate that for the brother, man. Punky Brewster, Thing.
A black guy. I don't remember a black guy in Punky
Space
Brewster.
Jam. Yeah, he was. I guess he had maybe a reoccurring kind of role.
Oh, really?
I think.
I grew up with Punky Brewster.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
I remember the guy. Punky. He can't say Punky. He can Punky.
Yeah, Punky Brewster. Okay, TK Carter in full force. Always remembered. What is this? TK Carter in full force.
Well, what they say he passed out?
Oh wow, he was on Good Times with JJ.
Oh yeah, but the boy, I know.
You know that scene?
Yeah. Who was he? Papo?
I don't know his name.
How long have they been stationed there? It says here only 8 weeks. Well, that's not long enough for guys to go bunkers.
Barnum, 5 minutes is enough to put a man over down here.
That's his voice right there.
Say, man, I'm black.
All right, then try to remember that my grandfather owned your grandfather.
Your mama.
That's him. Oh my gosh, he put on glasses and got to doing Stevie Wonder.
Thank you for volunteering to help our campaign. Oh, not a problem, Lamar.
This is on Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, he's on. Oh, okay, I know the guy.
Coolio with the flow down, go toe to toe with the ink, Frankie go straight from the mad circle. I heard
Now he's interviewing Coolio on a show. Matched him right back. Hey, he hit Coolio right back.
You get high, you come down here and read.
I read, I listen to the radio, and I think about things. I try to educate myself.
Serious role right there.
To get me through post a lot.
Well,
how much?
Him and Mario Van Peebles.
50,000. You know, when you're clowning and making a man laugh, you can do anything. But when you get serious, you see, that's when you become dangerous.
That was him in a little serious role.
You're right. I do know him in different. I never knew his name. Like,
man, he done came from Good Times all the way to Punky Brewster.
I've been in Good Times. I mentioned the Good Times. Never made the Jeffersons though. Never made the Jeffersons.
I don't think so. Yeah.
What did he pass out?
Looks like TK passed away. He passed away January the 9th. Yep. Does not say. Oh, but it does say he was born in 1956 out of New York, New York. He's a New York boy.
New York boy, bro. See,
just like my man.
That's right. See, if he was alive right now, he'd be happy. We had John Harbaugh. We got John Harbaugh. He'd be happy about that.
Man. Yep,
New York strong.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get cause of death before we. TK Carter he was passed away. The state's cause of death has been officially released. Hasn't been officially released, so it hasn't been released yet. But no foul play.
No foul play.
No.
That's how old he was.
He was born in 1956. So he is. What is that? 56 to 26 is that 70? 70 years?
Yeah, okay. I'll take that.
I think that's 70 years old.
I have to use toes. Hold on, let me use toes.
Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, you guys. 1950, that should be easy, but brains are fried right now after a couple of sips and all those stories. But I believe he was 70 years old. Damn.
Had a nice one.
He did, man. Give it up for TK Carter, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's a bright light that got dead, you see.
Yeah.
Come on, you came from good times and punk and roots and everything.
Good brother, man. Well, yeah, y'all. We as always appreciate the eyes, the ears,
the comments.
Yeah, the comments, the love. Everything.
Shout out to Mr. Chris Kleiss because his team is in. I know he's a football fan, so yeah.
He is. I don't think Slice is here with us tonight, but I'm definitely gonna make sure I give him a shout. He's been calling too the last couple days because he got his winnings because he didn't won the last couple of shows and they just came in the mail I think probably yesterday. So yeah, I gotta call him. Shout out to the Slice one and the Slices out of Denver, Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
Enjoy your team, enjoy your game, enjoy your run.
Yep. Enjoy.
Denver's Colorado's gonna come alive.
So, but and they still in it though, right?
Oh, Colorado, yeah.
Okay.
They won today. They beat Buffalo, so yeah. They're moving on. They're moving on to the championship game. Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. We appreciate you tuning in. We thank you for your love, support. For holding us down.
Yeah.
Also, please, before I go, make sure that you keep your eyes peeled for our relative, Miss Hailey Buzbee. Hailey Buzbee is still missing. She's still missing, and she is out there in need of your help. 1-800-THE-LOST or 317-773-1282. You can call directly to the Fishers Police Department and let them know that, hey, I think I just seen Hailey Buzbee. I don't care if you saw somebody that you think looks like her and you're not sure. Call. We're getting into probably, like I said, the 2-week period, maybe a little. I know, maybe a little over 2 weeks. So, and that family is literally just over there. Her father, and everyone holding their breath. So I wake up and I just feel it. I can feel it on me, and I'm not a father. I'm not a brother. I'm a second, third, cousin. Would have been by marriage. But like I said, I've known her since she was a baby, and they're all like my family over there. When you're talking the Rices, the Stories, the Buzbees, the Simmonses, yeah, they all are like family and always happy. And so, please keep your eyes peeled for this baby. So this is so long, and this is just terrible. But we're gonna keep our heads up. We're gonna keep our chins up, shoulders back. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. Yes, sir. And me and my brother, Mr. Murphy, will be back with you all very soon. All right. All right.
Yep.
Thank y'all. This is CrossFaded. See y'all in a minute. Peace.
It's not just music, it's classic.